Hi there everyone, welcome back to this channel. So today's reading is going to be about why are people obsessed with you. The messages that I'm going to be channelizing today is going to be general collective messages. So take the messages that resonates with you and leave the rest. Also, as usual, I have prepared two groups in front of you guys, group number 1 and group number 2. Choose the pile that you feel most intuitively drawn to. You might also feel attracted to more than one pile. The specific timestamps are there in the description below as well as the comments. Also, if you guys want a personal booking, you guys can contact me in the email mentioned below. All right, let's get started with your reading. Hi there, my pal ones. Welcome back to your reading. So this is going to be a video about what are the things that people are obsessed with you. This is going to be general collective messages, so don't take the messages to your heart. Okay, this is just their perception. Not every message is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and most importantly, make sure to have fun. All right, let's get started with your reading. Let's see, why are people obsessed with my pile ones. We have the Page of Swords. Pile number 1, people are obsessed with you because they are extremely curious. They want to know what's going on in your life, okay? It almost feels like a lot of people are inquiring about you. Okay, this can be either about your finances, your career, okay, or whatever you are working on right now. It almost feels like people don't have any information, people don't know what's going on in your life, okay? So I see a lot of people taking, avid interest in you, wanting to know what's going on so that their confusions can get clear, okay? They have like multiple thoughts about you, like where is my pal number 1, where are they located right now, okay, or what work are they doing. So that is what I feel is for you. Okay, let's get some other messages. Why are people obsessed with my pile ones? Then we have the Five of Swords, pile number 1. If you guys take your stand, if you guys have this habit of I don't know, putting people in their places, if you guys defend yourself, people are obsessed to make you lose. Okay, it almost feels like a group of people planning so that they can, strategize your downfall. Okay, you might have a lot of competitions, a lot of people who are envious of you, who are jealous of you, and if you give them absolutely no reaction, so they are taking that real interest in you, they want to know. Yeah, people are obsessed to defeat you, my pal number 1. They want to compete with you, whether it is your thoughts, your ideas, or whether you are doing something related in your career, finances, I don't know, your clothes. People want to be better than you, my pile number 1, is what the energy I'm getting right now. Like if my pile number 1 makes the slightest bit of mistakes, that like becomes, a part of that conversation, the group that you're surrounded by. People are obsessed with your losses is what I feel. I'm so sorry that I'm channelizing that message. People can't see you win, my pile number 1. It feels like it is almost extremely difficult to defeat you, okay? So people are a lot of enemies, a lot of jealousy, a lot of competitors who are not your well-wishers. Okay, they are almost always, searching for strategies to defeat you. You're powerful. Okay. Oh my God, we have back-to-back sword cards. People are obsessed with your opinion. People are obsessed with your thoughts. People are obsessed with your speech, my pile number 1. You put people in places. You show them what they really are. Okay, you value yourself a lot, and it almost feels like people around you who try to, spread those gossip, spread those humor, spread those negativity, they almost feel helpless. They feel stuck in that situation. They feel like, where do I go now? What do I do now? It's almost like if they are trying, a strategy to take you down, you're moving on to the next one, you're doing something better. I just feel like these are those bunch of people who are like still stuck in their same old pattern, same old belief, having the same mentality. Okay, they are never really gonna grow, and they are the kind of people who would never really want others to grow with them. And your growth, the very fact that you've decided to move on, you are content with yourself. I don't know, that makes them feel a way about you. I don't know, want to defeat you, drag you from that place, so that they can be a part of you. Okay. Also, if you guys are the kind of people who draw very strong boundaries for yourself, okay, you have a very strong sense of self respect. You don't allow all these, energy vampires, narcissists, and people who literally drain you, people who literally suck that energy out of you. You don't allow them in your life. So, those people are also obsessed with you, okay? It's like they want to, irritate you, criticize you, get some reaction out of you, is what I'm hearing. The very fact that you don't allow them, you protect your energy, is what make people obsessed with you, my pal number one. Let's get some more cards. Why are people obsessed with my pile ones? Then we have the sun card. People are obsessed of your popularity. People are obsessed of the clarity that you have. See, your speech is coming really through. You're well thought of, my pal number ones. Very strong communication, and you are always strategizing. You're always planning. You are always, using your skills, and people are obsessed with that. It's so hard to defeat you because we were literally talking about enemies, and the sun card is here. You are a strong competition, my pile number one. You're very clear with what you want, is why people are so obsessed with you. Let's get some more cards. Why are people obsessed with my pile? Oh my god. Seven of Wands. Did I just not say boundaries? And we have the Seven of Wands just confirming. You have strong boundaries. You don't let people in. And that is what makes you more interesting, my pile number one. Then we have the Hermit. Isolation. Giving them a cold shoulder. Not allowing that energy. Being the bigger person, blocking the haters. Eliminating everyone is the energy that I'm receiving. You do your own damn thing, you grow on your own, you introspect, you do your own damn work, okay? That is why people are obsessed with you. People almost feel like they want to get, that reaction out of you, like at least something. You're extremely unbothered, my pile number one, is why people get so obsessed with you, okay? I don't know if you guys do not post too much on your social media, or it's like very little thing. It almost feels like a lot of people, always making these assumptions, they're always calculating what's happening in their pile one's life, okay? Makes them truly curious about you. Okay, then we have the lovers card. Okay, a lot of these people might be, who are romantically interested in you. They're attracted to you, and if you don't share a lot of things about you, you are, someone who is extremely reserved. I'm also getting a bit of introverted energy. You mind your own business. That is what makes all your lovers, okay, all those people who have these romantic interest in you, they go crazy for you, okay, is what I'm getting. A lot of your lovers might also, or any person who has romantic interest might also, daydream about you. They feel that fiery chemistry, very passionate energy towards you, okay? You guys might be really good looking, physically attractive, like along with your energy that is so protected, okay, and reserved. I'm also getting, strong sense of physical attraction. So yeah, a lot of your lovers might be obsessed with you, or maybe your exes, who wants to win you over, who wants to get that reaction out of you. Let's get some more cards. Let's see, why are people obsessed with my pile ones? Why are people obsessed with my pile ones? Then we have the Two of Pentacles. You confuse people, my pile number one. It's very hard to read you. It's very hard to understand what's going on in your life. Like, you are very careful when it comes to sharing information, is what makes people go obsessed with you. I'm like getting this feeling of, someone who shares enough just to get the conversation going, just to spark that interest as much as it is required for the other person, okay? So that makes people trip over you, that makes people go crazy for you. That is the energy, is what I'm getting. Let's get some more. Why are people obsessed with my pile one? Then we have the King of Swords. People are obsessed with you because you're stoic. So many sword cards are here. See, firm decision maker, strategic planner, again, strong, independent. People are obsessed with that energy. It almost feels very magnetic, okay? Someone who has strength in their character, someone who has strength in their dealings. Okay, you guys also might be people who are extremely focused on their career, on the career front, is what I'm getting. Okay, I'm also getting you guys also might be extremely disciplined, and it is very hard to deviate you, is what I'm getting. Okay, like if suppose you guys are working out and you have this diet plan, it is very hard for you to take a cheat day as long as you don't decide it. It's very hard to manipulate you. It's very hard to I don't know, get on your nerves. And that is what makes people go obsessed with you. Okay, people are obsessed, people are almost strategizing as to how do I get this person to listen to me, how do I manipulate this person. People are almost hunching down as to what your insecurities are. What are those weak points that my pile number ones have, so that we can get a hold of this person, is what I'm getting. That is why people are obsessed with you. Let's get some more cards. Then we have the King of Pentacles, two king back to back. We see power, authority, position, good decision maker, also abundant. Did I just not say about career and finances? See, you guys might be in that position, authority, where you influence people. Okay, a lot of people might work under you. Okay, I'm getting a very strong boss energy. So yeah, very disciplined, dedicated. Let's get some more. Why are people obsessed with you? And we have the Eight of Wands, your communication, your speech. Again, decision maker energy is what I'm getting. We have all those repeating cards. Let's get some final messages. And last but not the least, we have the Six of Swords, your calm, composed nature. Okay, your ability to balance things, your ability to make peace in the chaos is why people are so obsessed with you. Okay, it is very difficult to defeat you, my pile number one. I think I have channelized this message almost 5 to 6 times, but that energy is coming out very strong. It feels like that energy of someone rising from the ashes, like a phoenix. Okay, even in chaos you find calm, is why people can't mess with you, people can't get to your nerves. Okay, that is the energy that I was able to channelize. All right, my pile number one, that was the reading. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down if you guys have resonated. And for personal bookings, you guys can reach me out in the email mentioned below. Bye. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi there, my pal twos. Welcome or welcome back to your reading. So this video is going to be about why are people obsessed with you. Also, the messages that I'm going to be channelizing today is going to be general collective messages. So not all the messages is going to be for you. Take the messages that resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't take it too much to your heart, because these are just the perception of the people. And most importantly, make sure to have fun. All right, let's get started with your reading. Let's see why are people obsessed with my pile twos. Why are people obsessed with my pile tools? We have the Two of Pentacles. You drive people crazy. My pile number two is what I'm hearing. Okay, it may not be in a negative sense. It is almost like people don't know how to predict you. Okay, this is giving me a very non-predictable vibes. Someone who may not be certain. There is something about your energy that keeps people hooked enough. Okay, I don't know if you guys are those kind of people who gives enough energy then withdraws their energy back. People kind of get hooked because of that. Okay, someone who is very selective when it comes to sharing their energy. Some part of this is also resonating with pile number one as well. You guys might be attracted to pile number one. Maybe watch the second bit part of it, that message I was able to channelize. It almost feels like your indecision. Okay, your energy being inconsistent is what makes people, I don't know, obsessed with you. I don't know, are you guys good players, manipulators? I don't know, okay, don't take this to messages. But a lot of people feel like you guys might be, those smooth talkers, smooth operators, good manipulators. Okay, you don't show your cards. You're very secretive in your dealings, is why people get so obsessed with you, my pile number two. Okay, then we have the Six of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting a very Seven of Swords kind of energy, a very sneaky energy. Someone who keeps their plans hidden, someone who doesn't shows off. Okay, someone who moves in silence is what I'm getting, and that is what makes people obsessed with you. People almost, want to get stuff out from you is what I'm seeing. Okay, very similar message to pile number one. I don't know for my collectives who will be choosing. I wanted to get a different message, but almost the same cards are coming up. Let's see some other cards. People who will be choosing pile number two. Pile number two. Why are people obsessed with them? Okay. Then we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Lovers again. Okay, very similar energies with pile number one. A lot of your lovers, a lot of people who might be romantically interested in you, okay, they might be obsessed with you because you don't give them too much energy. You are very secretive, you are very sneaky, okay. You don't allow a lot of people near you. You might be someone who is very reserved. I'm getting a very, introverted energy is what makes people opposite of your gender obsessed with you, okay. Like it is almost very hard for my pile number two to open up that easily, okay. It is going to take a lot of effort for people, and people are obsessed, for making that effort towards you. They want to know you more is what I'm getting, and that is why people are obsessed with you, especially the especially lovers, especially people of your opposite gender who have romantic interest in you. They like it, my pile number two. It works in your favor. Then we have the Emperor card. People are obsessed with you because you have this very strong bossy nature. You are the controller. You are a good decision maker, okay. You decide what needs to be done. You are the commander, okay. A lot of people might also be obsessed with your power, your position, your authority, your ability to convince people, your ability to um assign task. A lot of people from your workplace can be obsessed with you, okay. If you do your work extremely diligently, okay, you give that very strong stoic, you know someone who is in charge. That vibe is what, people of your opposite gender getting obsessed with you. I don't know if you are a boss of a community or an organization, or if you are the entrepreneur, or if you have a business that revolves around where you are the leader, okay. So your followers might be obsessed with you. I'm hearing a lot of fans, okay. You might have a lot of fans who appreciate your work. They might be obsessing over you, they might be gossiping over you, okay. Your work colleagues is what I'm hearing, okay. That popular boss or that popular guy in that organization or workplace. It could be a female as well, okay. Take the roles however it resonates, but whatever, it's giving me that energy where people are obsessed with you. People, almost everyone wants to make connection with you, everyone wants to make that dealing with you, everyone wants to surround themselves with you, okay. Like us knowing pile number two is like a status symbol. Is like, okay, you have this, even if you're not a big celebrity, you have this, mini celebrity energy around you, is what I'm picking up on. People want to be associated with you. Yeah, you are very important, okay. Let's get some more cards. Let's see why are people obsessed with my pile twos. Then we have the Nine of Wands. People are nervous around you, my pile number two. You almost give this very strong, this authority, this position, and you are able to control a lot of people. People are nervous around you. People are scared. People don't feel confident enough to reach you, and that is what makes people go obsessed with you. It is almost very hard to impress you. It is almost very hard to win you over, okay. Like your feedback is somehow extremely valuable, is what I'm hearing. If this is not a work setup, maybe can be a general setup as well. Your ideas and your opinions matter. You shape people, is what I'm hearing. People take your criticisms very seriously. If you were the person, my pile number two, who guides a person that you need to dress this way or this looks good on you, okay, so that person would immediately start fixing their hair or makeup or shoes, whatever. Okay, so your opinion matters is what I'm hearing. That is what people are obsessed with you. Or if you are you have a strong social media influence where you teach people about mentoring, you are a good counselor guru, okay, you teach people about how to balance their energies, okay, and derive that strength within themselves is what I'm getting. People take that seriously. People are almost lurking around you to get that guidance, to get that mentoring, okay, is what I'm getting. Let's see. File number two, why are people obsessed with you? Then we have the temperance. People are obsessed with you, my pile number two, because you do things in moderation. You might be an all rounder. Someone who has a lot of talents is what I'm getting. You're able to balance your work life as well as your personal life really well. And people wants uh, tutoring, mentorship is what I'm hearing. People want to follow you. Okay. Then we have the devil card. We are talking about obsession, and what more do you need other than the devil himself, right? Yeah, so your physical looks can also be very important, okay. Someone who got it all, okay, someone who has a strong command, someone who has strong authority, someone who has good speech, okay, someone who balances a lot of, like, you give me that morally dark gray character, okay, someone who exhibits that fictional character, okay. Some of you can also be authors, writers. I don't know, very intuitively I felt like a lot of female readers might be your fans, okay. You keep them hooked. Or if not a writer or an author, a lot of people can like, when they think of you, they feel like you imitate that energy of a, I don't know, some smut. I don't know what else is it called, okay. So you imitate that energy, you give off that energy, is how people feel about you, and that what makes people obsessed with you, okay. Somewhere down the line, I don't know, you control the dynamics. Let's see. Oh my god. You're a heartbreaker, my pile number two. If you have this habit of rejecting people, not allowing a lot of people who are opposite your gender coming near you, people are obsessed with that. Let's get some more messages. Why are people obsessed with you, my pile number two? Then we have the high priestess. See, you keep things hidden. You are someone who has a lot of knowledge, but you only share it to people who deserve it. You're not someone who is always gossiping and talking and sharing a lot of things, okay. You have a very reserved, very stoic nature is what I'm getting, and that is what makes people go obsessed with you. People always want to know what's going on about you, okay. Some people might also feel that you're a bit shady. I was able to analyze this very intuitively. Take however this resonates, okay. Then we have the ace of cups. Pile number two, you are also the person, who has a very strong sense of empathy. Okay. It almost feels like whatever communication or anything that you dedicate or you say to people, okay, it touches their heart. They are able to implement all your advices, okay. They take your guidance really well. That is also something that, makes people get obsessed over you. Or it almost feels like they want to hear you over and over again all the time. Yeah, I'm getting that mentoring energy is what I'm getting. You might have a lot of fans, my pile number twos. Then we have the Ten of Wands. See, people are stressed out. People feel almost pressurized. People feel like, how do I impress this person? People are obsessed because they want to impress you. They want to be in your good looks. Your opinion matters, is what I'm getting. And last but not the least, we have the Queen of Wands. Again, people are obsessed with your position, your power, your confidence, the way you exude things, okay? Very energetic is what I feel. Yes, That is what I was able to channelize my pile number twos. Thank you so much for joining in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down if you guys have resonated with the reading. And for personal bookings, you guys can contact me in the email mentioned below. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.